Tip number 1, use a specific recall cue. So don't just use your dog's name, make sure it's a specific cue unique to the behaviour you'd like, which is your dog to turn around and come back to you, ideally at speed. Welcome! Yes. 2, don't repeat the cue if it doesn't work. You might pause for a second and then try it again, but don't just keep repeating it over and over and over, making it louder and louder or more excitable sounding in the hope that it's going to work. If it doesn't work, it's usually a training issue. Rover, 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 Rover. 3, surprise your dog with a whopping great big treat. Here's a video of me using a meatball. Welcome. Yes. Oh, is that nice? 4, use your treats creatively. Perhaps toss it into the grass for your dog to find. Perhaps sprinkle them in the grass for your dog to forage for. Or perhaps post numerous treats one after the other into your dog's mouth. Don't just do one treat to mouth every time, because that's going to decrease your dog's motivation. Find it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no. There's treats there. Find them. 5. Use toys if your dog is motivated by toys. Personally, I don't use toys for free. I don't really separate training and play. Training is play, and so I use toys to reinforce behaviours that I would like, such as a really fast recall. Do we hear? Yep. 6, be aware of distractions, especially at springtime where there's a lot of wildlife around and increased wildlife activity. There's an increased scent distraction. Be mindful to not walk your dog in places where their recall is going to fail all the time. So start off in low distraction places. 7, use a long line if needed. If you're going to let your dog off lead, make sure they've got solid recall in place. Neaties! Good girl. Well done, Neaties. Well done. 8, don't be afraid to just let your dog be. As long as they're not out of control, not running riot all over the place, give them some dog time. Otherwise, your recall training may come across as nagging and they might stop responding as well. 9, get your timing right. If your dog looks really busy sniffing something or looking at something, or perhaps a dog is approaching them, your recall may very well fail, especially in the early stages of training. So make sure you're timing your recall with when you think your dog is ready to hear you. Welcome! Yeah! And last but not least, 10, have fun with it. As I mentioned, training and play don't have to be separate things. Enjoy training your dog and they're going to enjoy responding to you. Take it! Get it! Yes, take it! Oh, it's the fairy one. We love the fairy one. Are we going to drop it? Are we going to drop it?